Welcome again. Hello everyone. In today's class we'll talk about grade 9 biology, unit 5 human health and nutrition and what? This is part 2. እንደምን አላችሁ ተማሪዎች? ዛሬ ደግሞ 9ኛ ክፍልን የባዮሎጂ ትምህርት unit 5 human health, nutrition and disease የሚለውን ለማየት እንሞክራለን። ፓርት 2 ነው የምናየው ዛሬ። በዛሬ ትምህርታችን በዚህ ትምህርት ዋና ዋና ነጥቦች ምንድናቸው የሚሉትን ለማየት እንሞክራለን ማለት ነው። ሰው ኒውትሪሽን ነው ዛሬ 5 ፖይንትሱን ለማየት እንሞክራለን። ኒውትሪሽን ምንድነው የሚለው ለማየት እንሞክራለን። just the nutrition part, it is the process of nutrition 5.2. It is the process of taking in food and what converting into energy. So when you talk about nutrition, there are two basic points. What there is food, and also the food is what under so many process of digestion it converts to energy. So the process of taking food and converting energy is known as nutrition. So the food we eat have the following basic functions. The first thing, it serves us to be what? Alive, to exist in life. So the second thing, it is essential for what? Growth. The third thing, it is essential for repairing or to repair our body cells, which are damaged by one or another way, which are damaged or which are worn out. So if cells are damaged or worn out with one or another way, they should be what? Replaced. Or repaired. And also the other thing, food is important for good health. To have good health. ስለዚህ ምግብ የምንመገበው ምግብ ለምን ያስፈልጋል ብንባል አንደኛው በህይወት እንድንኖር አላይፍ እንድናደርግና ሁለተኛው እንድናድግ ያደርጋልና ሶስተኛው በተለያዩ አጋጣሚ የተጎዱ ህዋሳት ሪፔር እንዲያገኙ ያደርጋል። አራተኛው ደግሞ ጉድ ሄልዝ ኖርማል የሆነ ጤና እንዲኖረን ያስችሉናል ማለት። ስለዚህ ኒውትሪሽን ምንድነው ብንባል the process of taking food and what converting into energy by the process of digestion. So the other thing, what are nutrients? The other point, what are the nutrients? We have to talk about the nutrients part. So far we talk about the nutrition, and also the next topic will be what are nutrients. So first of all we talk about food, then we talk about the nutrition, then we will talk about the nutrients. So as the third point of the unit, nutrients are important chemical substances that are found in what? Foods. So let's think about bread. ለምሳሌ ዳቦ እንዳላለ bread is made up of what? wheat ከስንዴ የሚሰራው። ስንዴ ደግሞ ፍሬዎቹ ከምን የተሰሩት? በፎቶሲንቴሲስ ፕሮሰስ ከካርቦሃይድሬት ነው የተሰሩት። እነዚህ ካርቦሃይድሬቶች ደግሞ በውስጣቸው ይዛሉ ቤዚካሊ ከCHO ይዛሉ፣ ካርበን፣ ሃይድሮጅን እና ኦክሲጅን ይዛሉ። ሉክ ስለዚህ እነዚህ ይሄ ብሬድ የጠራ ነው በኬሚካል ፎርሙላ ኬሚካል ሰብስታንስ ነው ማለት የተሰራው፣ ከኬሚካል ሰብስታንስ የተሰራ ነው። ሶ these chemical substances that are found in food are known as what? Nutrients. So look, these points are what? They are referred to the nutrients. ስለዚህ እነዚህ ገባው ይጻፍኳቸው ከኑትሪየንት በኋላ ያስቀምጥኩላችሁ ነገሮች they refer to what the nutrients ንጥረ ምግብ ምንድነው የሚለውን ነገር ዲፋይን ያደርጋሉ። And the other point regarding the nutrients also, we obtain these nutrients from what? The foods we eat. ስለዚህ nutrients የሚገኙት ከምንድነው? ከፉድ ነው፣ ከምግብ ነው የሚገኙት ማለት ነው። The 5 important classes of nutrients ስንት መደበኛ ንጥረ ምግቦች ምድባሉ? 5 አሉ። as you can see from the screen, the carbohydrates, the proteins, the lipids, the vitamins and also the minerals. But look, it is the sixth group known as water. Now, what is the basic important point to study water and nutrient? Look, እዚህ ጋር 5 ኢምፖርታንት ነበር ያለው ሄራስ ቁጥራቸው ግን 6 ያደረገው። ስለዚህ እንደው water ለምን ገባ እዚህ ስንል water እንደ ንጥረ ምግብ አይቆጠርም ግን just ምግብ ነው። It is also vital for life. ህይወት ምድር ላይ ላሉ ህይወቶች በሙሉ ምንድነው vital. That means it is significant የሆነ ህይወት ምድር ላይ እንዲቀጥል significant የሆነ ሚና አለው። significant የሆነ ሮል አለው። ስለዚህ እንደ ንጥረ ምግብ እናጥነዋለን እንጂ በንጥረ ምግብ ምድብ ውስጥ ሊካተት አይገባውም። it is vital። ለምንድነው ታዲያ ምግብ አጥና ነው የምናጣው ብንል because of its vitality or importance for life to exist all over the earth or all over the world. የትኛው ህይወት ያለው ነገር it needs water. ስለዚህ ምንም እንኳን እንደ ንጥረ ምግብ ቆጣቸው አምስቱንም ቢሆንም we have to consider water as what some important element under the nutrient group. በቃ እንደ ንጥረ ምግብ እናጠናዋለን እንጂ ራሱ ንጥረ ምግብ አይደለም። በዛ መልኩ ተረዱት ይገባል ነው። So these are the basic points regarding the nutrients and their groups. The other point you have to understand 6 essential nutrients as a summary, summarized in short form. So when summarized in short form, look, here is the nutrients, the macronutrients, obviously this one, the macronutrients, whereas these are the macronutrients, this one are the micronutrients, two groups, the micronutrients and so what understand? Last class we have discussed the 5 groups of nutrients, whereas these groups the 5 groups can be grouped into 2 subdivisions or subcategories. So the carbs means the carbohydrates, but in short, the carbohydrates in short, the protein and the fats are grouped under the macronutrients, and the vitamins here, the minerals here, they are grouped under the micronutrients. The other important point you have to add is what? Here is the water group. The water, it is not found under the macro or the micronutrients. It is alone. It is grouped under what? Alone. Have you seen? It's alone. Look here. It is alone. Because what? It is neither in the macronutrient nor in the micronutrients. It stands alone. Because it's what? It's studied under nutrient due to its importance or significance or vitality to life, but it does not have any energy value for which is measured in calories. So let's summarize. Let's talk about the details, the brief discussion regarding the macronutrients and the micronutrients. So macronutrients include the macronutrients. The macronutrients can be grouped into 2, as I told you before from the screen. Macronutrients, what are the macronutrients? The macronutrients and the micronutrients. Let's brief discussion. The 3 nutrients such as the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats are required in large quantities. Such nutrients are called macronutrients. So we have to group, meaning some nutrients are needed or required in large quantity, whereas the others are what? Required in small quantities. So those nutrients which are needed in large quantities are known as the macronutrients, whereas some nutrients which are needed in small quantities are known as the micronutrients. nutrients, the micronutrients. So let's see. Look, here is what the macronutrient here, which includes the carbohydrates, the fats, and the proteins are found in large amount, and they are known as the macronutrients. On the other hand, here is the minerals, and also the vitamins. The vitamins are found needed in small amount. They are known as the micronutrients. So let's talk about the vitamins and the minerals. Are what? The vitamins and the minerals do not supply energy. They do not supply energy. The vitamins and the minerals, but they are important for regulations of metabolic activities. This metabolic activity in biology, there are different types of metabolic activities in the body or in the cells, such as the catabolic, which some of them are known as catabolic, and some are known as the anabolic activity, which of them are known as metabolic activity. But what's the mystery? The catabolic or the anabolic, which is known as the metabolic activity of the body, they need vitamins and minerals to regulate their function. ስለዚህ ሬጉሌሽን እንዴት ያከናውናሉ የሚለውን ሰውነታችን ውስጥ የሚከናወኑ ማንኛውም አክቲቪቲዎች they need vitamins and minerals to regulate the chemical process. And also the vitamins and the minerals help utilization of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. If you remember, the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats are grouped what? Under the macronutrients. So these macronutrients are to be utilized effectively and efficiently. They need the vitamins and the minerals. These are the vitamin group. Here is, whereas this group, the minerals group. And also the vitamins and the minerals are also used for the formation of body structures. So that's ክፍሎችን ለመስራት ያገለግላሉ, such as skeleton and what? Teeth. So it is important. The minerals are also used for the formations of body structures such as skeleton, teeth, and other parts of the body. So the other point that we'll discuss is let's talk about some cues. The missing words. Look, here is what cues. The missing macro and micronutrients on the comment box. So as you can see from the diagram, here is the nutrients here. These nutrients are grouped into two major groups: the macronutrients and the micronutrients. So under the micronutrients, there are two groups here, and also there are two groups there. Under the macro, we can get one group here, the other here, the other here. So on the comment side, you have to put from number 1 up to 5 the answers for these cues. Next class we'll talk